Okay, I think we're launched. We're live. Or maybe there's an error. Well, it says I'm live, but it also does not give me the feedback, so I guess I will see. If the chat stays incredibly quiet, then maybe there is an issue with my playback. But either way, I'll be starting a game of Sons of the Forest, which is a sequel to a game called The Forest. So we'll see how it is. I have not played it. I know actually relatively little about this game. Most of what I know about this game is simply implied from what I've seen of the first, but basically what I've played of the first one. We'll do normal. We won't go hard or easy. We'll check it out at its intended difficulty. I briefly just launched it just to see what sort of graphics I could set it at, and I am running it at ultra settings, so hopefully it looks like it should be a good looking game, but I guess I won't know until we are actually in there playing a bit. That's in the water there, if that's a buoy or that's like a life preserver. I've got thunder and lightning and we've got rain. But I don't feel like it's quite, the clouds aren't dark enough that I really feel like this is thunderstorm conditions. Oh, so we got two guys in here, Fisheye and Kevin.
500 feet below ground. 7 months ago.
So I'm also guessing we are looking for these people. That's what we are here for. So basically so that other helicopter had Puffcorp on the side of it. And I'm guessing, so we're probably looking for the CEO and his wife and his daughter. Okay, and then we have a map of the island. But I don't think we can get any more information from the computer. At least not right now. Maybe we'll see it later. And I think we've just been shot at. Sorry, Kevin. Might be a rough landing. You're probably not going to make it. Poor lad looks terrified. So yeah, I'm the main character. I'm not happy to make it. That would be a twist. Have you die and then play as someone else down the road. Prologue where you're not the one who survives. What I like is that just quickly checking to see what other people, when they first launched it, to make sure the game was not super buggy. They got a different intro than this. That looks like that hurts. Let's like it just got less survivable. I was going to say that was survivable at least, but that didn't look pleasant. But the door hitting him is probably not good. Oh no, let's not do that. This is a terrible idea. Alright. So we're obviously not the smartest. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, he doesn't want to kill us. Are we going to get taken somewhere? No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like we were taking any. No, yeah, the helicopter's still right here. At least I think that was the helicopter. Only emergency open. It might be. Yeah, we should probably. Yeah, so. Oh, the pilot. No, that's not the pilot. That is Kevin. Oh, so Kevin did. Well, maybe he did not really survive. I mean, he's alive. His eardrums are both basically blown out. But I don't think he's going to be of any use to us. What is that in our hand? Okay, interesting. So we are able to, so yeah, his eardrums are blown out, so he can't hear us. We can't talk to him. But we can issue him written commands. So currently, I want him to follow me. Oh, this actually looks like probably a pretty good place to start building up the shelter. We're right next to a pond. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's start with the emergency pack. Okay, so GPS tracker. Let's equip that. We've built time. Find Team B. Okay, maybe. Oh, it looks like they're not far away. Okay, yeah, we can basically use that blanket to make a shelter. We can make a fire. Stick structures. Alright. Skull lamp or... It's the skull that I don't really want to go harvest from that. Oh, so yeah, I do see you're chatting. I had it on top only. It defaults to top chat only. You have to turn it to live chat. But I do see your chat. Switch mode. Oh. Okay. Now, how do I cancel? Okay, I just cancel that. We've got vodka. Okay, we are set. We've got everything we need. That's interesting. Okay, well, I feel like we should take everything we can from here before we move on. I would not actually like to throw a rock. I would like to keep my hatchet equipped if you don't mind. I mean, someone already tried knocking me, or someone already knocked me out with a pistol. Not feeling very much like trusting everyone around me. Not going to say I'm going to throw a grenade at him if I see him again, but I'm just saying if I do see him, he certainly deserves having a grenade thrown at him. Ah yes, duct tape. One of the most valuable survival tools you could possibly imagine. Looks like we've got all the survival crates that fell immediately around the helicopter. I don't know how far they're going to be spread. I know in the first game they could spread out quite far. Yeah, don't... I did not mean to... I wanted to pick it. I didn't want to eat it. Okay, well, Kevin. Kevin. There you are. Stick with the program, Kevin. We're going this way. Well, it looks like we need to get across a river at some point. It's just a matter of when's going to be the best time to do it. Oh, lovely. I'm going to take the stick. Oh, that was a stun baton. I like me a stun baton. This is good. Don't like whoever was putting it there, since that was one too many skulls to be piling up. Kevin. Kevin, have you gotten lost? Oh yeah, this seems like a perfectly safe way to go. Oh, thank you, Kevin, for magically just materializing behind me. That's not creepy at all. Alright, so yeah, the supplies have fallen quite far from the helicopter. Although possibly, I don't know if the other helicopters hit as well, or if it successfully touched down. Okay, so I like this. I don't think the Forest 1 really had good paths through the forest. So I kind of appreciate... I feel like this path... yeah, we're going to just wander through the forest. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, this very much has the same vibe as a first forest game. So like the landscape is very similar. As someone who lives in BC, which is where the people Endnight, the guys who made this game, they live in Vancouver. So this is exactly the sort of terrain that you would see around the area. I guess we'll let my stamina build back up. So I think I'm supposed to go over here. The GPS marker goes into here. I don't like this. Do I even have a flashlight? I've got a circuit board. Circuit board, yes, excellent. Not a flashlight. Well, I do have a flare and a lighter. I hope this goes better than the lighter from the last game. The lighter was atrocious. Yeah, so my computer is pretty new, and so it is running this game at over like about 80 frames a second pretty consistently. I don't know if Kevin's gonna follow me in the cave. I didn't tell him not to. Okay. There's booze down here, but I can't take it. Must be empty bottles. Ah, yes, tape. I think you're in need of some repair here. Okay, so I can actually sleep here, but this, like, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know whose this is. Someone obviously set up this camp, but why do I have a GPS location to here? Not like saying they wouldn't give me a safe location to be, but I'm just saying I'm very suspicious of them giving me a safe location. Printer resin. What the hell do I? Oh wait, so I can 3D print stuff. There's a 3D printer here. Awesome. So I can basically, anything that I select from here, I can print as long as I have 3D printing resin. Parallel universes and travel between them. Alright, so we're immediately getting to some weird sci-fi stuff. Tim LeBlanc. Tim LeBlanc. Timmy from the first game would be Tim LeBlanc, I'm guessing, because it was, I don't remember what the character's name was, but LeBlanc, I'm pretty sure was the last name of the main character. I would like to put away the book now. Okay. We'll equip the stun baton again. I feel like a flask is the most sensible thing to print off right now. So 3D print yourself a flask. So just hang tight to Kevin. I'm doing really important stuff here. Oh, some batteries. Yeah, the drills seem like those would be good for... Actually, while I'm here, let's save the game. So I printed a... Oh, I need to take the flask there, okay. I feel like a grappling hook would be a good call to make as well. But while it does that, let's head back outside. Okay, no, it's just, I thought for a second I thought there was some sort of like wire across, like maybe some sort of tripwire, but... Like, my experience with the first game just immediately makes me not trust anything I'm given, so... As a default, I do not trust this nice, convenient... this nice, convenient, safe place they've given me. Alright, so where is a good place to set up initially? I don't want to build on the hill here. I feel like next to that lake that we started at was honestly probably a really good location, and it's close enough to this totally trustworthy 3D printer place, so we'll go there. Yeah, there's definitely part of me was like, oh, it's so nice they gave you a nice little safe starting area, because the last game just kind of threw you to the wild and was like, there, have fun. But also my experience in the last game of whenever I thought I got a grasp of something, they always threw something left field, makes me suspect that that safe area may not stay safe. But you know what? Looking at the GPS of all these tracks is really not effective, but the mini map in the bottom right actually gives me a much better idea of what path I'm walking on. So if you just look in the right place, this is not actually bad at all. All right. First order of business, we need to get Kevin to shelter. That poor lad suffered enough. I am very curious as to whether the AI in this game is going to be as atrocious as AI in games tends to be. Like my rule of AI in games is they should never be annoying. If the AI in your game is annoying, you are better to just not have it at all. So there's a path that just comes to an end over here. Kevin and Martin ran around the lake, and that's a good start. Well, I guess all of these, the problems are going to basically have to clear land to build anything over here, no matter what. But I guess if that's the case, then that's what it is. So we'll start over here. This path doesn't go anywhere. This is as good of a place to start. Is there a way to hotbar this stuff? Okay, I guess first things first, what do I want to build? Oh, I could use the knife to craft a spear. That's fair, but also I could just use it as a knife. Ooh, I do like the idea of the tree platforms, but I don't think I know how to make rope yet. Alright, let's start with a simple hunting. Oh yeah, there. Helps if you hit the right key. Simple hunting shelter. Okay, so first I guess I need the 2 logs. I do, and this is one thing I really liked about the original Forest, is the way that when you're chopping down a tree, that look of the tree actually looking like it is being chopped is a very neat thing. That is, it actually looks like you are chopping through a tree. And timber. Alright. I'm assuming, I'm going to assume that it's not going to let me pick up more than, yeah, if I try to pick up more than 2, it's not going to let me. That is exactly how it was in the last forest, where you could pick up 2 logs, but that was it. Now, do I get anything for chopping this apart, or is it just clearing the stump? I don't think I'm able to pick up any of that. Should be able to use that as like firewood if nothing else. Oh, there is 1 more log here, so that's... So that was 6 logs out of 1 tree? Alright, I'll chop this one down. like I just want that cheap ass. Okay. I did not get screwed over for. Oh, I've picked up. Okay. So I need more rocks. And so you have to actually build this in the correct order. You can't just basically pile the stuff in. Like I do like the way this game works, where it makes you put it on a blueprint and then gives you like you can't just carry enough logs to build the thing. So it's not just have it all in your inventory. Okay. I do not know what that was. That was too many arms. There was a woman in a bathing suit. And she had 3 arms. Oh yeah, I guess too many legs as well. Hey Aaron, how's it going? How have you been finding? I see that you've been playing it. How have you been liking it? Alright. So we've built our first shelter. We'll save. Okay, so now next things, let's get a fire.
Ooh.
That deer has really loud steps.
Here.
Which is a little bit concerning. Oh, look at tower. Neat. What graphics setting are you playing on? Or is it not a graphics lag and is just basically being a bit buggy? I'm really looking forward to building some of these tree shelters. I always love the tree shelters. The wall torch will be useful. Hey Michael, how's it going? We'll want that drying rack pretty soon, but first things first, I want fly swatter trap. I assume that's a trap for dealing with enemies and deer and stuff like that. But I don't want any of that stuff. I want fire. Basic fire. Reinforced fire. Okay. I think I know how this is going to go. Is what I want. How do I put this down? For some reason I seem to be unable to. Am I stuck? Is this a bug? Am I simply... Why am I unable to cancel? This feels wrong. Is this a bug? Am I trapped in this menu? Alright, well, if I try to build something just really basic, let's just start with a rock storage. Just place it over here next to our lean-to. Oh, that's got us out of the... We're no longer stuck in the menu. That was weird. Definitely feel like something went not quite right there. It seems like the sun is getting a little bit low in the sky. Let's set up a fire. Alright, so that is the most basic of fires. What am I? Okay, G to close. Okay, cool. So I can give him instructions. I've told him to gather sticks and drop them here. Of course, now it's dark and everybody's going to sit here and be paranoid. Alright, you go, Kevin. I have faith in you. Excellent work. I like you, Kevin. You can stay. Oh, and he keeps going back to it. Awesome. So let's see, can we pass the night? Ah, yes. We have survived our first day of... okay, there's Kevin. Kevin's still collecting sticks. It's good. Good work, Kevin. You were entirely worth saving. Alright, that's a rock storage, not a... Scare the crap out of me every time you drop sticks, Kevin. Can you do it a little bit more quietly? See, even the other locals think that you do it too loudly, Kevin. Okay, so we're thirsty and starving. We need to do that. Alright, yeah, have a good night, Iron. Or, not Kevin, Kelvin? I've got to go. Oh, spider. No. No, gotta quit the game. There's spiders. Not acceptable. Alright, Kelvin, where are you? I need to check your name tag. You'll probably be Kevin for me forever anyway. Kelvin, yeah, I literally just did not read that close enough. His name is Kelvin. Take a break. You deserve it, bud. Spending the entire night working while I've been basically just hanging out at base because I'm a coward. So let's build a stick storage. I don't know which way this is supposed to face for being useful, but okay. That works. Okay, so I need food, I need water. I've got vodka, I've got MREs, I've got an energy drink. I picked up a flask. Where the heck did that flask? Okay, so right there's the flask. I'll need to equip it. How? I don't know how I'm going to clean water. Alright, let's see. Blueberries. Let's eat a blueberry. Okay, let's just eat a bunch of blueberries. We'll eat an MRE. Alright, so we are good on that for a little bit. I need to find a way to clean water, and that is... Oh. So I am thirsty. So what happens if I just go over to the stream? Which was which way? This way, excellent. Good thing I've got a GPS. Yeah, I guess you got a very good point. I can call him whatever I want. He doesn't know what I call him. Oh, hello. You look less than friendly. We're going to take a good old stunny over here, just in case. Stop climbing trees like you're squirrels. That is an unacceptable way to be. Are you upset that I moved your stun stick? Alright. So we're back over here by the helicopter crash. I'm thirsty, but I don't... I know it's not going to end well if I just drink the river water. So I'm going to have a empty flask full of water, but it's going to be dirty water. How do I clean the water? Okay, do you want to be friends? No? You don't want to be friends? That's fine. We don't have to be friends. You can go on your way. Impressive rock jump there, but you could also just run around it. Not gonna judge you for it, but... Kevin's over here? Yeah, so... Or Kelvin. He's gonna just be stuck as Kevin. Yeah, are you eating the poisonous berries? Oh. Yeah, that doesn't help. Alright, well... We're just really doubling down on all, poor life choices here. Alright, so if I take my little fire, we'll light her up again. Ah! And we'll burn myself. Excellent. Off to a great start. Then, am I going to die to death? Because... Okay, no. Just nearly kill myself in the fire. Excellent. I'm going to just, like, there's no way I can just put a 3D printed plastic. Alright, we'll just survive off blueberries for now. Actually, you know what, solve both my problems. The energy drink. I don't want to use the energy drink right now, but if I don't use it now, I'll probably never use it. Okay. I have C4, but what the heck am I going to do with C4? We went mudding. Mudding is always fun. All right, let's see how. Can I just run up to a deer and smack it? As like the first Forest was not an ugly looking game by any means, but definitely graphically this is a step up. A very, very notable step up. All right, can I just run up the three deer and do anything? No. So I'm gonna have to get some sort of ranged weapon. So you're telling me that I'm probably going out there equipped for military action, and I don't have a pistol on me. Calvin doesn't have a pistol on him. I'm thinking we were going very poorly equipped at this point. I have some more caves. Yes, game. Try to convince me I should go into a cave. I probably could have actually hacked that deer right there, but I was not paying attention to that. Try to convince me to go into a cave game. I've played the prior game. I know that this is a terrible idea. You can't make me do it. I do wonder how many helicopter crash locations there are. I mean, it is a case of right now my evenings are very busy, so I have a very hard time streaming later in the evening. So I figured, well, I still want to play my video games somewhere, so I'm going to play them earlier in the day. So I will just stream earlier in the day. Probably get a lot less people watching, but I figure it is better than not streaming at all. Okay. I feel like there's a rock on my backpack. I don't know how that. Oh, no, what I meant to do. I want to take the rock and see if I can combine it. So, rock and where are the sticks? I don't know where the sticks are. The sticks along some baton. I picked up sticks. Where the heck are they? Got leaves over here. Mushrooms. Different probably. Oh. There's just more. Oh, tactical jacket. So that's. Okay, so stick, rock, tape? No. Oh, okay, I can just. So, rope. How do I make rope? Trying to remember how we made rope in the prior game, and it is escaping me at the moment. Well, what can I make with tape? If I knew how to make rope, I could make a crafted bow. It's not stupid to put the day into quarters, but I much prefer putting the day into thirds. But that is simply because I need 8 hours of sleep. I work for about 8 hours. So dividing it into 3 sections of 8 just works a lot more conveniently for me. Okay, how do I make a reinforced fire? Start with a regular fire and add. I'm going to add rocks. Alright, so where is my... So that is my regular. How do I add more stuff? Oh, can I just... If I just equip rocks... Aha. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Alright. So is that just surrounded by rocks and it is now a reinforced fire? Alright. Well, let's make a log holder. I'll just put it right here for now. Alright, so I need to gather 8 sticks. Log holder's done. Let's pick up these logs and bring them over here. Alright, now was there another log? I don't know how high that log storage is going to get. Alright. Okay, so we have Kevin. Let's see if we can make... Nope, I don't know what to get you to make. So I'm gonna get him build fire or... Yeah, let's just gonna get you to stay here. Do you think the idea of making it so he is deaf is definitely a clever way to reason out why you can't just chat with him? But that does also make me suspect that we're not going to, like, he is probably going to be a bit of a unique NPC. We're not likely to have another NPC that we can interact with. Otherwise that would... Can't just have everyone be deaf in the game. That starts to get suspicious after a bit. If I wanted to do that, one of the options might have actually been to make the main character mute. I have to say, I'm definitely looking forward to playing this game multiplayer, but I do also feel like anyone who's not on new hardware is going to struggle to actually play this. Alright, let's do some poor life choices. There is a cave right close to the helicopter wreck. Let's go check it out. Like, what's the worst that could happen? I make fun of him for being out of shape, but honestly, with the current food situation, I feel like he's doing alright. You should probably be able to, like, bury your dead comrades. It seems like a nice thing to be able to do. Alright, there's a cave around here somewhere. Is it right here? Yeah, that's the path leading into it. Let's bring out our lighter and head on in. Alright, this one is, oh, yeah, interesting. Time to desecrate all this. So I don't know what all this weather you're talking about. Okay, I can turn that on and off. I appreciate that. Can't pick it up though. Really should be able to pick it up, in my opinion. Collecting a bunch of raw meat, but given the amount of bodies around it, I'm gonna say I don't trust it. Yes, I don't know what you're talking about, the temperature there in Texas. When I was in Texas on vacation, it was the same temperature the entire time. It was like perfect room temperature, day and night. So, I don't think Texas is real. Rope. That'll be handy. It's more skulls than I can carry, apparently. definitely managed to make the cave creepy. Alright. There's a cannibal here in the dark. Crazy zombie buggers. Yeah. I did that. I threw a flare without lighting it. Because that's how I play this game. I wish I could say that's the first time that's happened, but that is absolutely not the first time that I've done that. Because the first time I've done that in this game. I had a long tradition of throwing flares unlit. Oh. Ow. Yeah, that hurt. I'm out of here. I'm not in good enough health to want to be fighting anyone I can avoid fighting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Texas is in a dome, and it's not. It's basically like the Truman Show. It's just not real.
Oh.
Can't carry any more blueberries, which sounds like it's time to eat some blueberries then. No, I don't want to build. Let's grab the stun stick. I think the biggest problem with blueberries is, man, you need to eat a lot of them in order to actually be surviving off of them. Eventually that becomes a problem. No, don't. Okay, apparently that is... No, that's not a safe one to eat. Where am I going to? Kevin's over here, so this must be the right way. Yeah, it's back to Kevin. I started calling him Kelvin, but the moment I stopped thinking about it, he's back to Kevin. Sorry, Kevin, just the way it's got to be. Alright, so a crafted spear might be worth it. I wonder if I can throw a crafted spear. Picked up rope. Where did that rope go? There. So one more stick and I have a crafted bow. So let's do it. There's absolutely no way that would work, but that's video game logic. We'll work with it. This can be a bow. Now I picked up arrows. Did I not pick up arrows? Are they on the backpack? I thought I picked up arrows. Alright, well, if I didn't, what does it take to make So I need feathers to make arrows. That's realistic, but annoying. Alright, well let's try this crafted spear. Oh, you don't use the knife up in it. Like you don't tape a knife to a spear. You simply take a stick and sharpen the end of it. Yeah, that makes sense. Now I feel silly for waiting this long to make a spear. Yes, and I can throw a spear. Oh, hitting buttons I don't want to. I did go swimming on vacation. I did not go swimming when I was in Texas. We were at the hotel we were staying at. We were going to actually swim, and then, well, I hope I can retrieve my spear. That would be unfortunate. That's just lost. There it is. Basically, we're gonna go swim in the pool, but for some weird reason, you guys in Texas don't heat your pools, and I guess it makes complete sense when. Oh. Get back here. You have my spear, damn it. That really isn't. Okay. Poor life choices. Alright. I may want to build more than one spear then. The limiting factor here, of course, is going to be the tape. Well, it's getting late at night. Let's go back to camp and sleep. Still don't know what I'm going to do about the water situation. Yeah, going swimming while on vacation was very nice. But it was definitely a case of the ocean is a very nice temperature down in the Caribbean. See, the neat thing about a heated pool is you don't need to heat the pool anytime it doesn't make sense to heat the pool. I'm gonna say I trust this meat, but you know what? Let's toss it on there. Okay. Once again, woman in her bathing suit with too many arms and too many legs, who also runs slowly. You'd think she'd be much faster with.
Mm-mm.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. At what point that's gonna get less creepy. I got a little bit of a sunburn on our last day there. Okay, let's sleep. No, Shep did not. Shep did not go. I think this is going to be early morning. Alright, well, we should have cooked meat. We will eat it. That has helped a lot for our hunger. Also some canned food. I'm just wondering, is there any way for me to, like, I should be able to use this tarp to be able to. It's my opinion that I should be able to use the tarp to be able to cook water. Okay. I don't have any sticks because I put all my sticks in the... Let's equip the shelf stick. Put the stick over here. We have the simplest of shelters. But with how easy it was to make this, I feel like that is kind of an unnecessary intermediate step. Okay. So we are about an hour in. Things honestly going pretty good. I just don't know how to cook water. The only thing I can do with vodka bottles is turn them into Molotov cocktails. Honestly, what I would do in real life is I would empty the vodka and use the bottle to cook anything else. Or actually, no, the canned food. What can I do? Cat food. So I found canned cat food, apparently. But I need a can opener to be able to open those. Not judging. Okay, judging a little bit, but if you're in this, actually, no. Let's take Kevin. Let's go look at some of the other sites. We'll see what else we find there. All right, Kevin. Time for an adventure. Come with me. All right. First things first. Let's just head out this way. I think we can probably be carrying a more useful thing in our offhand, just in case we get attacked. Nope, that is not... Yep. Had the name Devils something or other. I was quite sure immediately that it was not going to be healthy to eat. We'll collect them anyway, because it can be helpful to have poisonous stuff, but we don't want to eat the poisonous stuff. Alright, so we got a waterfall here. So let's... Oh! Come on, campers are over here. Oh, unpleasant. It looks like the campers did not have a good trip. But do they have anything I can use? Like, preferably some sort of cooking pot, anything. The holographic tree. Why can I not pick up a book? I would like the book. And I have a golf ball. I don't know why I have a golf ball. Alright. Golf balls. You spend all this time setting up golf course and you haven't ordered any golf clubs or balls. How are we supposed to play golf? Well, at some point the golf ball just got found. There was one in his mouth. Yes, let's collect. Oh, can opener. Excellent. Okay, there is a pan here and I can't pick it up. This is rude. There's also a burner set here. Come on, game, you can't put the object here and then let me not take it. Highly rude. Yeah. Well, let's see if we can knock these down. The cannonballs have been making. Setups. Okay, because we got some rope out of this. That's not terrible. But the pan, you can totally use that pan to basically clean water. Just boil it over fire. It's going to kill most of the things in there that are dangerous. Would be an excellent solution to my I am thirsty problem. I'm also tired. Why am I getting tired so fast? Probably because I am dehydrated. Alright, I'm going to drink the dirty water. This is a terrible idea, but... it doesn't seem like that's hurt me at all. If this game just lets you drink water that you've grabbed from a river, that is going to be a significant drop in realism from the prior game. And it doesn't seem likely. It seems like such a basic survival thing to get wrong. Yeah, that's the thing about a heated pool is you don't ever need to actually heat the pool. When it is hot outside, you can let that pool water stay ice cold. But when it is, you know, let's say 70 degrees Fahrenheit, a nice warm pool would be nice. I'm pretty sure people in Texas would agree. Okay, so at least one of the markers is pointing over top of the water, so that must mean the island wraps around. I have not actually seen what this island looks like. I don't know what I don't know how big the world map is. I feel like it's still early morning and my character is just like immediately gotten sleepy. Chicory, I do believe, is... okay, so if I find aloe vera, I can make a healing from that. If I find... so I can get an energy mix. I don't know quite what that other plant is. So I can combine those together. So I can get an energy mix depending on what else gets tossed in. I'll try just eating chicory and see what that does. Oh. Alright, who's out there screaming? Let's go the stun baton. Yeah, I see him moving around. Oh. You want to do this, or? I'm just gonna sit here and scream. Alright, well, if you guys don't mind, we're just gonna keep going this way. Right, Kevin? So obviously all the people on this island, they're not cannibals. They're just basically yuppies on like a work retreat that got a little too into it. Yeah, I feel like I must be missing something on the sleep mechanic, because I feel like just stopping and sleeping multiple times a day is a little bit weird. Alright, so no, that, where I think that is right where I saw the buoy when we first dropped in on the island. That is where that, icon is pointing at. Now, do we dare try to swim out to that? Because I don't know what's in these waters. I'm hearing music. Drink it right now, but I was thirsty, or I was tired, so that might not be the worst. So I would love to be able to check and see what what actually killed him. Was he attacked? Did he starve? I think he's one of ours. Can't read his name. It looks like he doesn't actually have a name tag. And he's not actually dressed in the same... No, he is dressed in the same camo that we have. Alright, Calvin. Are you ready for some poor life choices? I'm ready for some poor life choices. Sea turtles? I wonder... Oh, I love that they leave a track when they are moving along. Yes, I'll take sea turtle eggs. You'll have to forgive me if that's very rude, just stealing the eggs from you. Just on me like that, that's... Heck yes, got me my feathers. You tell me I can't pick up the floors? Oh. Of course there'll be some meat on the seagull as well. I just want the feathers. Yeah, I'm being completely honest. Now, yeah, okay. The game's just gonna let me beat seagulls over the head. I will totally do it. And random rope. Say more turtle eggs. Don't mind if I do. It just seems like super rude. Turtles are just like literally there, laying eggs, and I'm like, all right, so I'm just gonna like pull this from underneath you. And then I guess that's like pretty much exactly what we do with laying, like with chickens. All right, so the water's not too deep here yet. The water is quickly getting much, much deeper. Okay, good. I can regain stamina while swimming. I just have to stop sprinting in the water, so to speak. Which is mostly good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a shark. So we're going to climb to this raft and then think about the poor life choices that brought us here. That was a very non-graceful entrance, but also a very realistic one. I now have a pistol. How am I going to keep a pistol full of ammo? Not a clue. Oh, I did not mean to eat that. Alright, well, unless I'm going to shoot myself a I guess this is going to be a... Okay. Oh. Off we go. Yeah, let's hope we just make it back to the land. That'd be excellent. Doesn't seem like we're being followed. Not that that necessarily means we're not being, but... Okay. So I'd say like the water ripple from you walking is definitely not something that's like realistic. Like you should be having individual splashes from your steps, not this sort of like clean line that moves behind you. But I still appreciate the effort and like the effort of the turtle trails here. That's actually really kind of cool. Sorry, seagulls, I just needed your feathers. Alright. So we found one of the two locations we were looking for. I'm going to take this opportunity to make some arrows, because then I will have some arrows for my bow. But now, there. Feathers go here. Okay, what am I missing? Stone arrow. Is that going to be small stones, or is that large? That's the small stones. And another stick. Really need that right now, so. When we get more stuff built, that'll be a thing we will want. Alright, so far it looks like everyone else, like, so Kelvin might actually be the lucky one. So the problem I have with things like SeaWorld is that when you really want to go when it's a nice warm day and the water's good, makes it very refreshing, is exactly when everyone else is going to go. And then you spend most of your time waiting in lines. Oh, wait a minute, no. SeaWorld, for some reason I was thinking more of a like theme park. SeaWorld is less like amusement park. Yeah, SeaWorld would be cool to go to during the summer. The hatchet is that. So you're telling me there's this pile of sticks and I can't pick it up as sticks and I can't knock it down? I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that that's rude. Okay. Also, like taping up the stick to make a longer stick. I don't know if you noticed, but there's plenty of long sticks around. You could just use a long stick as a spear instead. Brand new pants, brand new shirt, and she told you not to get anything on them? Like, as in, not to get them wet? At SeaWorld? Sounds like someone doesn't understand what SeaWorld is. Okay, so at this point I got myself a few spears. Cool. So yeah, that's Silverwood is a amusement park that is pretty close to us. It is in Idaho? Honestly, can't for the life of me remember if it is actually in Idaho. I feel like it is in Idaho, but there's a small chance it might be in Montana. But either way, it is pretty close to where we are. It's not a long drive. And I want to go again. We were actually planning on going in 2020, but then COVID happened, and, well, that is exactly how everything went to that when COVID happened. All the things that were going to happen did not happen. But I do want to go again. The amusement parks, like the regular roller coaster rides, were good. But for me, the water park is really the highlight of it. I do really like water parks. Oh, heck yes. Bible, so missionaries? This means that I can pick up the bones from that one leg, but not from the other leg. Those bones are just not good enough, I guess. I feel like I'm just dragging you along for no good reason, Kevin. You could have just been hanging around the fire. Okay. Can I accurately kill a bunny? Maybe the thing stopped like twitching across the road. So in real life, I feel like bunnies don't, like bunnies are either usually moving like flat out full speed or sitting still because they think you can't see them. Bunnies don't tend to meander around. It must be relatively humid for it to take that long to dry out. When it is over 100 degrees around here, basically you can dry out clothes in like under 5 minutes. Good call there, Kelvin. All right, let's see. Nope, almost. I'm not going to bother killing squirrels because they're not giving me anything other than meat. And I don't need the meat, I need... Alright, let's see if I can sneak up on these deer and actually kill one of them. Probably better off for me that I missed. No, that's like when, because of how, oh, that's a cantaloupe. Because of how dry it is around here, your clothing can dry out so fast. That's a creepy monster. We're just going to leave it right there. Alright. Something tells me that that individual does not want me in his camp. But you are alone. Okay. No attacking, Kelvin. Oh. Ah. Yep. That went poorly. Well. Alright, so I'm just tied up to the thing. But he did take my my knife, so I'm back out of that. Alright. And now he's conveniently gone. Grab my survival pack. All right, so I think we'll just try to not do that again in the future. That was the wrong weapon to take into that fight. I can't take a life jacket? That's rude. Nope. So maybe there's water in there. There's not water in there. I do not want what they have in there. Yeah, how about no? Actually. Oh. Ah, dang it. Something tells me this is going to go less my way. I don't think they're just going to keep tying me up. Yeah. All right. Well, this is as good as any of place to quit the stream. So that was my first attempt to try and survive in Sons of the Forest. Survive for 2 days. Still feel like I didn't quite get water figured out the way it's supposed to, but all right. I hope you enjoyed that. I will probably be back on Saturday. We'll be doing our regular Valheim stream that we haven't been able to do for the last month because of vacation interrupting everything. But I hope you all have a good afternoon or good night or good morning, depending on what this finds you. But thanks for joining me.